one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And in the snow, we're underway here at Soldier Field. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find the crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Another run here with Mitchell. And this not going to work at all. He'll dive, get what he can. We're going to lose yardage on this play. Jackson now on 2nd down. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. Good for a Raven 1st down. Play action now. Jackson. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Brings up 3rd and inches.
3rd and short. Jackson. And he'll be taken down. They got it. Back at the 50-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Now Jackson on 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. And it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long.
That's almost unfair. I mean, 4th and a mile. You got nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's able to just tuck it down and pick it up with his legs. There's just not a lot of guys in the league that can make that play, and you can see a lot of those defenders hanging their heads saying, we know we just gave it up.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Bateman is the motion man. Here's Mitchell. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. He'll try and run for this with Henry. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 4th down coming up.
Forward. It's one.
the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's taken in, and he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3. On the handoff, it's Mitchell heading right. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Hey, middle.
They'll run it with Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. He's got his big tight end. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds. It's a pick up of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4. Another run here, another run by Swift. And he's going to weave his way forward. It's a first down at the 44-yard line. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
That's caught by Walker. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Second down, Jackson. Going up top and looking for Andrews. You talk about flipping the field out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. A big play at a critical juncture in this game. An even 40 yards. Jackson now to throw on first down. Rolling right. He's going to run it. is out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job. Just get to the edge, get something positive, getting out of bounds.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never asked for help.
Oh, ready? Here's 2nd and 6. Jackson looking to throw. To the right side, he's got Andrews. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Now the Ravens use their first timeout, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On the zone read, it's Mitchell. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll send Flowers in motion. A first down throw for Jackson. And that ball incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
No, we changed it.
Jackson up top again. Moving to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. Looking for the pylons, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first, Peyton Mitchell. Touchdown, Baltimore.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's caught! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the 3rd. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Westy, what is up?
They're going for it. Here's Williams. And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And hit.
We're ready for some football here in Chicago at historic Soldier Field. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears. Snow certainly coming down as we get things teed up here in Chicago. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. And they're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Watch out.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Now thrown in the direction of DJ Moore. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
3rd down. Here's Williams. That's complete to the rookie out of Missouri. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And a shotgun again to Swift. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Working from the gun, Williams. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
And 9 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete right side, Burton has it. And they bring him down around the 34. Working quickly here.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
4th down, Williams. It's on target to Moore. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down.
1st down, here's Swift. And tough running as the elements continue offering up a challenge partner. He is only able to get back to the line there.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Here's Swift on 2nd down. It was almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
The tackle made.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 1.
Throw on 3rd down. Connecting with his back here, Swift. And he gets this forward to the 19. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
Williams throwing on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. They'll make a big for it on the ground. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them the loss. First play of the game.
He's brought down.
This might be a free play for him. He's throwing deep to the left side. Big gain downfield. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. He saw someone jump, took the free play deep rock, and that gets them a much bigger play than the penalty would have. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And he's short of the first after a moderate gain.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Running right with Mitchell. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after it's like a yard gain. Stopped by Grady Jarrett. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Back at beginning of 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 3rd down, well inside field goal range. And that's going to fall incomplete on a look to his running back. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Ready, go!
They're going to run here. Kyle Manunga. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. They're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
At the 28-yard line.
Williams from the gun. Finding Birdie. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. brings up 3rd and 1.
Williams to throw. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
On 4th down, it's Williams. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs.
Turnover on down.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. This one misses the tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening. And it's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Trying to find his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
They send a man in motion. And again, it's Jackson. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch. And they wind up turning it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Puts some power on a deep one left. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Williams with the sneak. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him out to pick up the 1st down.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears would take the lead with a score. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Williams. Hits him on the end route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Swift gets it, going left. And it looks like he got beyond the line, but it is pretty tough to see amidst this snow. You're going to say, yep, it's a gain of 1. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. To throw is Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Luther Burden. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
9 yards to go.
Now here's Williams. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. So that brings up 4th and long. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here's Williams. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He was looking for Keaton Mitchell out of the backfield. And now it's 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Jackson now on 3rd. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, Jackson. Put some heat on this deep ball. This is brought in at the 15. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
At the 7-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Putting a receiver in motion.
13. Right shot. Middle. Right. You change it.
Jackson's going to throw again. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens get their first points of this game just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Extra point is up and through by Luke. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Devin Duvernay to return it. He's brought down just inside the 25. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Taking a deep shot here. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. All right, partner, are you on board with that call we just saw? Yes, they trailed, but it's not a huge lead. It's only in the third quarter. Hold it, you jumped the gun. Now they're in a tougher spot because they didn't recover. Did he say no?
No. No.
Why not?
Because 95% of the time or so, those things fail. Why would you do that this early? No.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8.
Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Lamar now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open or risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And his choice to leave that end zone going to cost him a chunk here. He's out shy of that 25-yard line. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And it sets up 2nd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Working from the gun, Williams. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. And off we go from the Windy City. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Hey, middle.
Yeah, the first carry for King Henry. And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from him. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's 1st and 10. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Gervon Dexter there on the tackle. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. We'll go again here with Henry.